Is Misha Tijo Callig, and my name is Tijo Callig, and we are delighted to share our research. Dr. Nassani Coig and I, we're delighted to share our research with you today regarding the use of TEL, Technology Enhanced Language Learning, in Irish medium education. The next 15 minutes should look like this. First of all, we'll give you a brief overview of the contextual backdrop. Then we'll define Irish medium education. Then we'll talk briefly about the benefits of technology enhanced language learning. Then we'll share the research design of our study, and then we'll share some findings and eventually the conclusion. So with regards to the Irish language, we have two official languages here in Ireland. The first official language is Irish and the second is English. And Irish is recorded to be one of the oldest and most historic written languages in the world. We have a population of almost 5 million. Our latest census was 2016. And as I said, we have two official languages. And the amount of people who can speak Irish age 3 and over is 39.8% of the overall population, and daily speakers of the language is 1.76 million speak it outside of the education system. Irish is a language which is taught at all levels in our education system, from elementary to secondary, and 1.7% of daily speakers speak it outside the education system. So we have various pockets in Ireland where Irish was traditionally a mother tongue and is still a mother tongue for certain cohorts of that particular community. These areas are known as Gaeltachtaí. They are dotted around our coasts, where Irish is the first language and the language of use and the language of choice for many people who live in these areas, these Irish-speaking communities called Gaeltachtaí. When it comes to Irish medium education, there are two distinct models. The first model is located in the Irish-speaking communities, or the Gaeltachtaí, where the Irish language is a language of choice and the language of use for many of that community outside of the education system in the Gaeltacht area, in the Irish-speaking area. This model of bilingual education offers many benefits, like L2 proficiency, like additive bilingualism for learners of Irish. Note, this is not for mother tongue users of Irish. And also academic achievement, on par or supersedes their peers in majority language education. However, we have much to focus on. There's a decline in Irish competence and use. There's variation and diversity among speakers, and subtractive bilingualism for native speakers. That is, children who come to school with mother tongue Irish leave grade 6 being more competent in their use of the English language, the language learned through the schooling system, than in their mother tongue Irish language. The second model of bilingual education I'd like to talk about is that of the immersion model outside of the Irish-speaking community. And these are known at elementary level as Gael Scoilina and at post-primary or secondary level as Gael Coláistí. And here too, we have much to celebrate, like L2 proficiency, Irish language proficiency, additive bilingualism at no expense to the mother tongue, English for many children. Nowadays, our children in Irish are multilingual, and multicultural. And academic achievement is on par with children attending English medium, on par or above children who attend English medium education in Ireland. However, we have much to focus on here also regarding linguistic deficiencies in the L2, grammatical accuracy, sociolinguistic competences. So technology enhanced language learning, how can this be a solution for us as we look at the issues that we have to iron out in the Irish medium education system? So we looked at technology enhanced language learning, and in particular blogs and video vlogs as a means to enhance language learning skills in Irish medium education. So much research points to the benefits of using vlogs and blogs in Irish medium, in education in general. They can be used to practice and develop writing and speaking skills. They can enable learners to feel empowered and motivated to communicate, and they can enhance students' engagement and their desire to produce writing of a high quality. So much there to celebrate regarding integrating blogs and vlogs in education. Our study focused on how we use blogs and vlogs, how it impacts on students' Irish language and literacy development in Irish medium and Gaeltacht post-primary schools, transition year students 15 to 17 in fourth year post-primary schools, and students were invited to write blogs and subsequently translate that work into vlogs, and teachers scaffolded this trajectory. We collected data from an extensive online teacher questionnaire, individual interviews with teachers, researcher field notes from PD seminars with teachers, focus group interviews, and obviously samples of children's work. One of the findings came through was fostering linguistic capacity through TEL. Data from focus groups revealed that TEL initiative triggered students to seek assistance regarding grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structure prior to posting. Students also reported their blogging and vlogging experience afforded them time and opportunity to reflect on their language, and they became more language aware. Increased language awareness on a gradual basis, and the experience in turn ensured reflection, heightened language awareness, and personal empowerment. Also, another finding was that of creating authentic opportunities for language use through TEL. The collaborative nature of the initiative was central to developing students' linguistic resource in Irish. During the focus group, students explained how using Irish in a meaningful way with their peers, stimulated by the TEL experience, developed their language skills and gave them more confidence in using the language. They also reported that they became more language aware and language informed users through student-student interaction and peer collaboration. And the teachers reported that they also saw these observations. Nurturing desire through language use through TEL. Students became motivated and self-directed learners and had a positive attitude towards the Irish language through TEL. Increased language awareness coupled with an engaging and collaborative TEL experience generated a desire by learners and indeed the learner community to use the Irish language in authentic, innovative and real-life manner with their peers. They also reported that the integration of multiliteracies approach, that is the transformation of a blog to a blog, provided students with the opportunity to connect with a wider audience and in turn motivated them to refine and enrich their co-creations. Students felt empowered by this experience. And teachers also referred to these feelings of empowerment as they shared their experiences with us. So what can we conclude from this piece of research? It is very important for Irish medium education teachers to deliberately plan for and seize TEL opportunities which align the participatory culture with real-world literacy practices. And such experience will enable students to construct meaning and participate in meaningful dialogue with peers. In so doing, students may also gain unhindered access to relevant environments to practice and use their growing knowledge of Irish with peers, and this experience in turn generates agency and provides motivation in orientation. When it comes to minority language, we really need to think carefully because minority language functions require constant reinforcement in and outside the school context. And as students are constantly engaging in the process of meaning making and sharing multimodal texts in their out of school lives, new media like blogs and vlogs provide promising potential to sustain, deepen and extend language use and foster the inherent capacity of Irish medium education learners of achieving success in Irish language and literacy development. Gurv Mila Magov, TJ O'Callig, and Nessani Kuwig.